Here come the answers. The first one, x minus 6 times x minus 1. The second one, x minus 4 times x plus 1. The third one, 5x minus 2 times 2x plus 3. If you disagree with any of these answers, be sure to check with someone. Let's look at another one that adds one more feature to factoring. 2a x squared minus 10ax plus 12a. And I'm going to tell you something that you need to remember. Make a note of this and put it somewhere so that you can review it. You can't possibly forget it. One should always try to remove the greatest common factor before using guess and check factoring. In tape 108, you were shown how to remove the greatest common factor. In today's tape, you are shown how to use guess and check. Be sure that you take out the greatest common factor before trying guess and check. If you do not take out the greatest common factor, you may think that it won't factor when really it will. So now this is what I want you to write in a prominent place so that you can't possibly forget it. Don't forget to remove the common factor. Repeat after me. Don't forget to remove the common factor. Now once you remove the common factor becomes part of the answer. Now in 2ax squared minus 10ax plus 12a, we have a common factor of 2a. The largest number that divides all three numerical coefficients is 2. The variable common to all three terms is a, and since it has exponent 1 in all three cases, the smallest exponent is 1. So I factor out the 2a. If I divide the 2a into 2ax squared, I get x squared. The 2a into the 10ax is a negative 5x, and the 2a into the 12a is a positive 6. Now once I have removed the common factor, then I can factor the remaining trinomial by guess and check. Okay, before I show you the answer, let's analyze it. This tells me both signs will be the same. This tells they will both be negative. So, signs alike. I know you can't read it, but I am just slowing myself down so you can think about it. Signs alike. This tells you both of them are negative. So then I have 2a, and when I factor, the only way of getting x squared is x and x, and I had several ways of getting 6. I could get 6 by 2 times 3, 3 times 2, 6 times 1, or 1 times 6, and 2 and 3 is the one that checks. Let's check this in our head just to make sure. X times x is x squared. If I multiply the outside terms together, I get a negative 3x. The inside would be a negative 2x. If I add the negative 2x and negative 3x, I get a negative 5x, so that checks. Now multiplying the last two terms together, a negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. So now I'll circle my answer, which is 2a times x minus 2 times x minus 3. Let's look at another one in which I want you to factor completely. Factor completely 2m squared n squared a minus 7mnxa minus 15x squared a. Now the thing looks pretty bad, and it really is, but we're going to start systematically. The first thing I'm going to do is take out the common factor of a. So if I factor out the common factor of a, I'm left with a times 2m squared n squared minus 7mnx minus 15x squared. Now we want to analyze what it means. This tells me the signs are different. And we want to also analyze how I can get 2m squared n squared. Well, the only way of getting 2m squared n squared is 2mn times mn. Be sure to list down all your possibilities before you start guessing. But the only way of getting 2m squared n squared is 2mn times mn. Now I want to list the ways of getting 15x squared. Well, we have several ways to get 15x squared. 3x times 5x, 5x times 3x, x times 15x, and 15x times x. So we have a. We know that the only way of getting 2m squared n squared is 2mn. So I'll go ahead and put that one down. Or 2mn times mn, so I'll put those down. That's not guess, this is fact so far. And now we're ready to start our guesses. Well, we know that the signs are going to be different. So I'll just guess this is positive and this is minus. Now we need to come up with what I can multiply which of these combinations for 15x squared will check to give me the negative 7mnx. Well, which one you want to guess? Well, let's try, first of all, 5x and 3x. Checking. I would just bring down the a, and then I have 2m squared n squared minus 6mnx plus 5mnx minus 15x squared, which gives me 2m squared n squared minus 1mnx minus 15x squared. So it appears that 5x and 3x did not work. Well, let's try something else. We know that it's going to be 2mn and 1mn. We know that. We know the signs will be different. And since 5 and 3 didn't work, let's try 3 and 5. So we'll try 3x and 5x. So it'd be a times now 2mn times mn is 2m squared n squared minus 10mnx plus 3mnx minus 15x squared, which gives me a times 2m squared n squared minus 7mnx minus 15x squared, which, if we go back up to this point, when I remove the common factor of a, I can see that it does indeed check. So therefore, I will check my answer as being a times 2mn plus 3x times mn minus 5x.